What up, y'all? Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you what. It made my day this morning. I woke up and I had a comment on one of my videos from a dude that I was uh, in Pickens County with. Uh, I ain't seen him in a long time, years. Good dude, man. We used to have a lot of fun. Just cutting up and stuff. He's a real funny guy. Uh, we knew some of the same people, and we were into the same stuff, whatever. And um, but yeah, that was really cool to see him uh, commenting on there this morning. But he was talking about Pickens County, how they when they used to mace us and stuff. Uh, he wasn't lying. Them mugs they had spray paint cans, son, with a damn trigger on it, like a pistol trigger. Damn can that long. Uh, they shake that summit up, and when the when it come out, it blowed a damn thing of smoke. Uh, man, they'd emptied the listen. They'd open the door to the dorm, open the door up, stick the can in. Now they got on gas masks, so they good, and they'll hold that trigger. And you know when you spray in a paint can, spray paint can, and it gets down to the end, and it'll just put out that little bitty puff of that last gasp it's got. You know, they'd spray that damn mace can until the some bitch did that, just goes and runs out. And then they'd close the door back and they would let you simmer in there for 15 minutes before they'd come and take you and make you get butt naked, take everybody butt naked outside. And it was in the middle of the night when they done it. And even though in the summertime, shit, it wasn't summertime, it was fall. Like right now at night, in the daytime, it's nice, 75 and a little breeze. It's nice. But at nighttime, it's 52, Uh, they marched us out. They come in there and maced us down, um, marched us out there naked. I mean, that's humiliating in itself, you and 30 or 40 other men standing around butt naked, just wondering how many more hours is it going to take these dumbasses to, clean the dorm up or whatever. And it it's crazy, man. They didn't care. They they'll throw away your legal mail and everything in Pickens County. Let me tell you how fucked up Pickens County was. The sheriff who ended up going to federal prison, like I said, for the exact same things that we wrote the Department of Justice and everybody else about. He ended up going to prison for it years after we left there, a few years after we left. In his divorce, his wife was the jail nurse. Okay, she was the head nurse at the jail. Jail don't hold it down 100 people, and hell, it don't even look like ain't any much bigger than a damn mansion. You know what I mean? Hell, it's smaller than a mansion. And so in their divorce, they put in the divorce she wanted to be jail administrator. So what does he do to keep from having to come off all his money to her? He hires her as jail. Now she's no longer. Now she's the jail nurse and the jail administrator. Yeah, and she didn't have a clue what the hell she was doing. Carissa was her name. Carissa, I don't know. She was a bitch, man. Pardon my language, and I don't like talking about women like that, but I'm just being honest with y'all. This woman was a straight up bi. Oh man. Oh God, I don't even want to talk about her, man. But yeah, I mean, think about that, y'all. A damn state sheriff going through a divorce, and his wife says no qualifications to be a jail administrator, didn't carry any kind of mace, weapons, or anything on her tactical gear. She walked around in scrubs all day. The jail administrator, no uniform, Nothing. Scrubs. You know, but you got a state sheriff that had been the longest running sheriff in the state of Alabama, goes through a divorce, and his wife says, I want to run the jail. If you don't let me run the jail, I'm gonna take you for your money. And so he gives her the jail. I mean, dude, how freaking backwards is that shit? You know, that's the kind of things that go on in the state of Alabama that people don't realize, you know? Um, it's crooked, man. I'm telling you, it's the state of Alabama is the worst place you want to be, man. I'm telling you. If you commit a crime, go to Mississippi or Tennessee or Georgia or somewhere else. Don't do it in Alabama. Shit. But man, it's something I want to talk about, and it's kind of controversial, but I'm just gonna say what I feel about it because I know there's, you know, where there's smoke, there's fire. This shit ain't right. So I don't know whoever on here that lives in Alabama, Tennessee, whatever. You've probably seen it on the news. There was this kid at Deshler High School in Tuscumbia, Alabama. Football practice one day. Next thing you know, he's not on the football field, on the way to practice, walking from the locker room to the football field. Kid ends up with a damn cranial fracture. All kind of, I mean, you know, somebody. Word is somebody, one of the star players, boomed him. Broke his head, smashed his head in, and all kind of shit. So now I read from parents on a Facebook feed that they immediately took those kids in and made them sign NDAs, non-disclosure agreements. First of all, why would you have those on ready? You know, now Deshler is they're a powerhouse football program. Every year, nearly they compete for a state championship. They're sort of like a Alabama, Clemson, Ohio State of Alabama high school football. Every year they're gonna be there at the playoffs, you know. So they're not gonna jeopardize letting one of their star players get, you know, kicked off the team for some little scrawny dude that, you know, got his ass beat. But it wasn't just an ass beat. They hurt this kid. You know, and then not only that, but then they covered it up. And then they passed it off. Not only would Lauderdale County or whatever county Tuscumbia's in, not only would they not investigate it, they passed it off to Madison County, which is Huntsville District Attorney's Office. And they come out yesterday and said, oh, it was just horseplay banter between high school kids. Let me tell you something, bro. Horseplay banter don't end up with a fucking fractured cranium and shit. Somebody fucking beat the shit out of the kid, or they, like I said, I've seen people get their, there's a dude from Huntsville in prison that is known for when he gets in a fight with folks, he's got this move where he damn near undertakes, like he pile drives your ass. That's what he's in prison for. Broke somebody's fucking neck, back, and everything. He'll scoop you, and then he'll bam you on your head. Man, that breaks all them damn little old things. You know what I mean? Like, that's what that dude was known for. See, murder, that's what they called him. I don't know the guy. I just heard stories about him or whatever. He's from the city. But they said that he'll boom your ass. And there ain't nothing you can do about it. Lay there and hope somebody will come and get you before you move the wrong way and you paralyzed forever. But yeah, man, I'm disappointed in the Madison County District Attorney. I mean, like, come on, man. You know damn good and well that kid, that didn't happen from wrestling. It happened, you know what I mean? It happened on the steps, y'all, of the school. I mean, you don't get your cranium cracked and busted. And they had to rush him to UAB. Huntsville's got one of the best hospitals in the South. and it's only an hour away from Tuscumbia. But instead, they take him to Birmingham to UAB, which is the best hospital in the South, close to Vanderbilt. UAB's got one of the best hospitals in the South, University of Alabama, Birmingham. That's where they had to take him because he was so messed up from high school banner wrestling or horse playing that they had to send him to a major trauma unit. And you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. I'd be willing to bet $100 to one that the kid that did the slamming or beating up or whatever is a star football player that if he don't play, they probably won't win a state or make it close to winning a state. So, the other little kid, you can tell by looking at him, he's a scrawny guy. He ain't no big stud 5-star running back or something like that. So they can do without him. You know what I mean? But they can't do without the big 6'4", 295-pound offensive lineman or the 6'2", 260-pound linebacker. You know what I mean? But the guy that's 5'7", 140 pounds, yeah, shit, they don't need him. So I don't. That's a whole man. There's a lot of people that's upset about that. Because I mean, man, America's got to the point in the political system from Washington all the way down to local governments where they just lie to us now, y'all. They feed us shit and expect us to eat it. They lie. I mean, it's going on now. Even people I support in government, federal government, I know for a fact that they've been lying on TV. I know they have. I mean, you can watch the damn TV and be like, man, he's telling bullshit. Right. But they've normalized telling the American people, look, just tell them this, and that's what it's going to be. And if they question it, whatever, then, we'll do whatever. But yeah, that's the way the system is now. We'll just say whatever, and then we'll just tell them that's it, at the end of it. Don't ask no more fucking questions. And I feel bad for that kid, man. Like, not only will he not get justice, but you got to go back to school every day, and and get ragged by other kids. You got your head busted, and wouldn't even be surprised if he don't even still get bullied by the same person that fucked him up and broke his head. Imagine that. Imagine getting your fucking head smashed in, and then the cops and the court system won't even do anything about it. Your coaches, the other parents in the community want to cover it up, and then you got to go to school every day and see the person that damn near killed you, and nobody will do anything about it. Imagine how that little young man feels. And then y'all wonder why people go and shoot up schools. That's why. Shit like that. That's why people do that. Imagine that little dude having to go to school every day, and the person that did that to him and got away with it laughs at him. Motherfucker, I told you I wouldn't get in no trouble. And he takes that for a few months, and then finally one day he snaps and says, you know what? I'm going in there and killing it. And then they go in and shoot up, and then you got innocent people killed. People think that these kids are just bad. They're politically motivated. No, it's shit like this. The damn court systems and stuff let people get away with stuff, and then not only do they let them get away with it, but you got to go and be around the same person that damn near killed you, and they let them, they covered it up for them and let them get away scot-free. Now, tell me you don't want your lick back. Tell me that. Anybody out there, tell me if you got done like that young man that you wouldn't want your lick back. Now, if you're a little bitty person and you can't fight, how you get your lick back? I ain't saying I don't condone that. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying that's what causes that stuff. You know, uh, they shouldn't let stuff like that go, man. Anybody gets their damn head broken, that ain't an accident. That ain't horse playing. That's malicious intent. I mean, they did it on purpose. They knew what they was gonna do, and they tried to hurt them, and they succeeded. And then they got away with it, all because they want to win a state football championship. If I was the community at Dessler High School, I wouldn't show up to a fucking game one. I'd break the school. I'd make sure they didn't make no money off of it. I'd tell everybody, don't go to them games. Don't go to them concession stands. Don't donate to the booster club. Don't do shit for them. I wouldn't help them a bit, man. What they did to that kid was wrong. And I don't care. They can get mad, whatever. Right? It's wrong is wrong. So I'm sure I'll take a lot of heat over that, but I don't care. I've been taking heat my whole life. So, uh, I call a spade a spade. So anyway, that's just my camera freezing up again. So I'm gonna have to cut this video off, y'all. I got another one though.